talent-wise, Alabama and Georgia are more evenly matched than the 7.5-point spread for the SEC championship game suggests. The biggest advantage the Crimson Tide may have is on the sidelines. Alabama has 26 four-star or better recruits on its deep roster. So does Georgia. Alabama has 15 players expected to be drafted in the 2013 NFL Draft, according to NFLDraftScout.com. Georgia has 14. Heading into last weekend's action, Alabama's power rating was 5 points better than Georgia's. The game will be played Saturday in the Georgia Dome. If previous SEC title games are any indication, the Bulldogs will have a slight home field advantage. Yet, when John DeVello, executive director of the Wynn Sportsbook, posted the first line on the SEC championship game on Sunday, the Crimson Tide were more than a touchdown favorite. Nick Saban is a big reason why. Kenny White, a veteran Vegas odds maker whose power ratings impact point spreads throughout the betting market, estimates Saban is worth 2.523 points in Saturday's game. In a game like this, he's got to be worth something to the psyche of the player, said White, an analyst for the line makers on Sporting News. On the season, Saban boosts the Crimson Tide's power rating as much as 6 to 8 points, said White. He gets the most out of his players, so, at the start of the season, when I'm rating a player that could be a 7.5 or 8, I'll always bump him up to 8 because of the coach, said White. If it was former Auburn coach Gene Chizik, I'm moving that player down to 7. But Saban isn't the most valuable coach in White's ratings. White estimates Boise State's Chris Peterson and TCU's Garrett Patterson raise their team's power ratings as much as 10 points on the season. Still, the coaching edge on Saturday in the Georgia Dome goes to Alabama. Saban's 3 national championship rings are proof. DeVello dropped his line to Alabama -7 on Monday, with -120 juice on the Tide. Most of their Vegas sportsbooks were holding tight at Alabama -7.5. To be honest with you, I really don't know which way this line's going to go, said DeVello. I really don't. BC's national championship game lines went up last week for the potential title game matchups between either Alabama and Notre Dame or Georgia and Notre Dame. After opening Georgia -1 versus the unbeaten and top-ranked Fighting Irish, DeVello took 2 maximum bets on the Bulldogs and moved his number to -2.5 as of Monday. That's still lower than what other shops were offering. The Las Vegas Hotel and Casino Superbook had Georgia -3 versus Notre Dame. William Hill Sportsbooks had Georgia -4. Alabama was a 9.5-point favorite over the Irish at both shops. Opening lines courtesy of the Las Vegas Win. South Alabama at Hawaii. Open, Hawaii -2. Monday afternoon, Hawaii -5. Pittsburgh at South Florida. Open, Pittsburgh -4.5. Monday afternoon, Pittsburgh -6. Oklahoma at TCU. Open, Oklahoma -7. Monday afternoon, Oklahoma -6.5. Texas at Kansas State. Open, Kansas State -11. Monday afternoon, -12. Oklahoma State at Baylor. Open, Oklahoma State -5. Monday afternoon, Oklahoma State -4. Boise State at Nevada. Open, Boise State -7.5. Monday afternoon, Boise State -9. Updated BC's championship odds courtesy the Las Vegas Hotel and Casino Superbook. Alabama 4-7. Georgia 9-2. Notre Dame 5-2. Odds and ends. The Wynn Sportsbook plans on releasing lines for each BC's bowl game Sunday night, after the matchups are released. Lines for the rest of the bowl matchups will be released Monday morning, according to DeVello. The 5 coaches fired this week: North Carolina State's Tom O'Brien, Auburn's Gene Chizik, Colorado's John Embree, Purdue's Danny Hope and Boston College's Frank Spaziani, went a combined 107-134-2 against the spread during their tenures. Utah State came up 1 point short of finishing the regular season undefeated against the point spread. Favored by 37 over Idaho, the Aggies scored 17 points in the fourth quarter in a 45-9 victory over the Vandals. Fresno State 11-180s, Northwestern 11-180s, and Utah State January 1 1080s finished the regular season with the best records against the spread.